sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining.
Well, good morning, all my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to the Hewitt Homestead. Today is a big day here on the Hewitt Homestead. We got our friend Brad from Copper Creek Cuts coming out with his Vantrac machine, and he emailed me yesterday, said he's going to bring out another little toy. I guess it's like a walk behind smaller brush cutting walk behind kind of tool, so that he can be on the big Vantrac and I can be on the smaller machine, and he can get the big stuff and I can get in the tight areas. I'm just doing the final little cleanup, getting the last little bit of the kids' toys and chairs in the pool, getting it out of the way so everything around here can get cut down. This is what we have been needing here on the homestead, and it is such a blessing. I mean, God just put this whole thing together. Brad, I didn't even know about Brad or his channel. He's here. He's fairly local. Hey, Scarlett, how you doing? He's fairly local, and he contacted me and offered to come out and do all of this for free, just so he can make a YouTube video of it and put it on his channel. So of course I'm definitely going to ask all of you guys to go check out his channel, give him a like, and if you like watching him transform these properties from overgrown, neglected, ugly things into beautiful masterpieces, go check out his channel. Ooh. Well guys, I got to tell you, it is already starting off to be a hot one today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, and you see how bad I'm sweating. Just walking around doing piddly stuff, picking stuff up out of the areas that we're going to cut and whatnot. Bringing a new barrel of water back here to the garden because we have yet to have any significant rain. What's up, buddy? What's up, my big helper? You're the best, man. You gonna help me water the garden? Or you just wanna watch? It comes out of the end and it makes a little, it spreads it out. It makes a bunch of little drips. Here, it's full, so you gotta do it like this the first couple of fill-ups. You can be in it. All right, guys, Brad's here, Copper Creek Cuts. How long have you been in business, bro?
2017 is when I started.
Really? And he's come out today. We were gonna get some work done.
No, you're getting the work done. I just showed up and I've got the equipment. He's gonna do all the work.
All right. He said he's actually gonna teach me how to drive this thing. And
yeah, not close to the water. We're gonna find a spot that's way away from the water first.
I got some stuff that's fairly clear. Very few hazards.
Excellent. That's what we want to start off with.
Yeah, and then we'll let you take care of the hard stuff.
Yeah, sounds good. So I searched and found your thing. I was like, hey, he's pretty close. I went to the Panhandle area. That was like a 4-hour drive. You know, there's a lot of people who do the homestead thing, but they're on like very small properties where
Right.
this thing would never make sense to go film.
Well, and that was us up till about 2 years ago. We were just.
I saw your
home-
videos where you
Yeah,
kind of made
we
the
had
switch.
we had 2 acres in town up in Jacksonville.
Restrictions and
So
stuff
we
that
sold
way.
and we moved out here, found this little slice of paradise.
It's really nice.
Man, this property was on the market for almost 2 years.
Why didn't anybody want it?
I think because it was raw land. All right, so me and Brad have toured the property. I've showed him what he got into, and he assures me that there's nothing the Vantrac can't do.
I said I regret ever coming, and I shouldn't have emailed. That's what I said.
I'm gonna get as much footage as I can, but like I said, he's actually gonna teach me how to drive this thing and let me drive it. So you know, I don't know, we'll get what we can get. But really, the important thing is that Brad, out of the kindness of his heart, has driven this entire rig out here. Is this diesel?
No.
Okay, $4.50 a gallon. He's probably already spent $300 of his own money to get here. Gas in the tank on the thing. This guy's just being a huge blessing today.
No, well, he's talking about that. He hasn't gotten my bill yet. So wait
Oh.
until the end of the day. I got a printer in the car.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
okay.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Well, you guys are gonna help, right? You're gonna go to his channel and watch his videos, and especially watch this one. And we're gonna make this thing go viral. I mean, not that he doesn't have videos that have already gone viral, because it's just, this is awesome. So Brad brought out another little toy for us to play with here. Got a Toro walk behind brush cutter. I'm gonna use this in some of these other harder to reach areas. We're gonna test this thing out on the maybe blazing some new trails back there in the woods. We'll see.
We just got to keep it rolling. There's no time to be wasting. I'd just rather move it along. Got both feet but in different waters. I need space more than orders. I'd just rather move it along. I know how you're feeling, 'cause sometimes I'd be tight. Not tonight. You're gonna hear me, gonna dance it off goodbye. My love, can we drop this? Our time can't pass us by. This bond makes us stronger just to be together. All I wanna do is crash now when you're spewing facts now. I know that I am getting better. We know that we can get crazy when some things seem hazy. I know that I am getting better. I know how you're feeling, 'cause sometimes I'd be tight. Not tonight. You're gonna hear me, gonna dance it off goodbye. My love, can we drop this? Our time can't pass us by. This bond makes us stronger just to be together. I'm getting better, you getting better. We getting better this time. I'm getting better, you getting better. We getting better this time. I'm getting better, you getting better. We getting better.
Well, you guys, Skylar and Jesslyn just finished cutting all of the woods down. Was that fun?
Played what?
Cutting all the grass and stuff.
Oh, we are watching you, but
Oh, you didn't do it? I thought you were doing it. Yeah, we got a lot of work done. This thing is a beast. And being a beast and being so big, it is amazingly agile and just turns on a dime. It just takes nothing to turn this thing. This thing is awesome.
get this.
I wish I could get that, but we need a few more people to subscribe and watch the videos before we can afford to get one of these. What else is there to say other than I want one? Maybe I should start a GoFundMe account. GoFundMe a Vantrac, man. Well, Brad, what do you think about the Hewitt Homestead?
It's nice. I had a little bite to eat out by the dock watching while you were doing all the
Yeah,
work. I was
I
like,
saw you.
actually, this is the way to do collaborations. Just show up and make Devin do all the work.
Yeah,
I'll film some stuff, but then I just eat lunch by the waterside. It's really nice.
It is nice. We do the same thing, man. It's best when this time of day, if you go down there, there's probably a good strong breeze blowing. Just lay down, take your nap.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice. Paradise, man. God's blessed us.
Yeah.
God blessed us for sending you to us, man.
I appreciate it.
It's been, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm bursting inside, man.
I appreciate the opportunity to make a video and show off that machine. There's a very narrow set of what I'm able to show that machine doing. So you inviting me out or allowing me to come out and see what it does here, it helps me just as much as it helps you. So
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
That's good. That's good. And I'll take you guys on a quick walk through the woods, and I'll show you what we did up there in the woods, and we'll do a little recap, and I'll take you for a walk down here too. Hang on, all right? All right, well, Brad's all packed up, and he's finally headed out for the day. Man, we got a lot done, guys. It has been a fantastic day. You know, it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, probably because I was running the machine. Brad could probably do it a lot faster. He's got more experience, but I was so grateful that he gave me the opportunity to operate it and see how that thing works, and that thing is awesome. We did swap places, and then he got on it and he rode around and he got mowing up here in the thick, heavier woods where it needed a little bit more of a finer touch, and he knew what he could and couldn't take it over. So the first thing that he did was he went back down our old trails that we had established a long time ago, but they were so grown back in, and I'm pretty sure I showed you that last video. So this is it now. This is what it looks like after he ran the Vantrac through here. And there's a couple of areas where he was able to spend a little extra time. Right up here, I'll show you just a second. In this area up here, he really started widening this out. So we realized that, you know, as we look up in the tree canopy, there's not a lot of big trees. It's just this, you know, about head height, viney, brushy stuff. Let me get you a widescreen so you can see it better. And he knew that his Vantrac could just melt through that stuff like hot butter. So he got a lot of this done. So this is a nice wide area now. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking with just a little bit more work and widening this out a little bit more, we have a nice little area in here for chicken tractors. There's already some grasses down here that are wanting to grow in. I just got to keep it cut so that the vines and saplings can't come back in and take back over until the grasses get a better chance to get established. Got this area right here. It's nice and cleared out now. We got this trail that goes through the woods here. That heads back to the driveway. And then this area, these trails up here, he didn't get down with the Vantrac, but this is what I was able to do with the Toro walk behind brush cutter. So now we have a very wide trail through here. And if you're familiar with our homestead and you've been watching since we've been out here, then you know that we've got this pond up here that goes straight through to our neighbor's property over there. And this was something that we didn't even know existed when we bought the property. We just found it when we came back here and started clearing. So really from here to that tree line back there, I mean, that's 120 feet. Maybe 130 feet. That's where that opening was. We could with, I mean, it'd be a lot of work, but it's not like super crazy thick through here. Get this stuff chopped down, get this area cleared out, and when we do, we can start running chicken tractors, sheep, maybe goats to help with the land clearing process. So much to do, guys. There's so much coming up, so much to look forward to here on the Hewitt Homestead. And I'm just glad that you're here with us, guys. We are on this amazing journey, and it's really starting to get fun. It's going to get real fun once we get that house going up. We got about a month and a half before we break ground on the house. So stay with us. Appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And God bless you. We'll see you again soon. Bye.